The first time we met,
it was in this gym.
I was a junior and he was a senior, and we were at practice. So I was playing and he showed up with all of his friends.
It was like summer volleyball or whatever, and the girls were practicing.
And it was actually picture day. And I remember having my hair all done and we were all in our uniforms. We thought we were so cute. I had been stalking him for about 2 years. His ward met after ours. So when I'd make the transition to Sunday school to young women's, he would be preparing the sacrament. So me and all my friends would be walking the halls of the church just to see him. I didn't know his name, I didn't know who he was, and then when I found out he played volleyball, I was like, sweet.
I remember we would just kind of just flirt through the net because we'd play like boys against girls, and I remember always like trying to block her the most. She was super loud. And she was funny, and she was silly, and super outgoing. I was kind of more of a shy, quiet guy. He
knew I liked him. He knew I liked him before we even met, because it got out that I thought he was so cute. And I was like, he's way too cute for me, blah, blah, blah. We hung out a lot. We had a lot of mutual friends.
We just hit it off one day. We decided to go on our own.
So we started dating his senior year.
And then we continued dating her senior year.
He decided to wait a little bit before he went on his mission, so he went to school. So for my senior year, we went to every school dance together, blah, blah, blah.
But then she went to school, and so we were like, just kind of grew apart.
And we decided to go our separate ways. And it was probably one of the hardest decisions that I've had to make.
I was totally hurt. And I don't know, I was just kind of lost after we broke up. I didn't know where to go. I was like, shoot, I had made lots of plans and all of them included her, and then all of a sudden I was by myself.
I went off, I went to school, he went on his mission.
It kind of just set me back on track to where I had to be personally. You know, it was something I needed, you know. And I did a lot of growing up in that time, and she did too. And so, you know, the mission helped a lot too, with just like getting over the fact of like, oh, poor me, you know, I got my heart broken. I remember she emailed me once or twice on my mission, and then I never heard from her ever again. And so I was like, all right, I wasn't too down about it. I was just like, you know, that's just how things are. And, but then I remember right after I had come home from my mission, our wards had combined. And so my parents and her parents were in the same ward. And so right when I got home from my mission, we were in the same ward.
It was actually in the same gym again that we met again. It was his first day home from his mission, and I was here helping coach. And I remember hearing that he had come home the night before from his mission, and I was like, no way, like, he better not show up here. I haven't seen him in so long. And so he actually did. And I remember not knowing what to do, because I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen him in 3 years or more. And I broke his heart. Like, he hates me. I ended up giving him a hug and everything. And it was kind of crazy that it was his first day home, and I had been pretty much one of the first people to see him.
But then a few weeks later, she had brought Shayna to church. It was right after Shayna was born. It was a couple weeks.
I had Shayna, and I remember the first time, I would always dodge him because I was kind of embarrassed, you know, because I was like, oh, you know, we were so close, and here I was, you know, on my own with a baby, and he was probably like, oh, serves her right, you know. And he wasn't that way. He was very, he never judged. He was very open to being friends with me. He wanted to see her, and the first time he saw her, he asked to see her, and she had been sleeping in her car seat. And when he saw her, he acted kind of weird.
It was just the weirdest experience ever, because 10 years ago, I had a dream with a baby. You know, I was like, oh, well, that's my first child, you know? And so I kind of always, that image always stuck in my head. And when I saw Shayna for the first time, I was like, what the heck? Like, it was that baby. I kept it to myself. You know, it's gonna be awkward if I tell Shannon this. You know, I haven't seen her in a couple of years, and all of a sudden I'm gonna tell her she had a dream with her baby, and you know? I was like, it's kind of awkward. I didn't want to jump the gun or anything, but I told a couple of my friends, and they were like, and I told my sister, and she was just like, that's crazy. And she was like, well, she's a cute baby. She was like, so, you know, if it all works, she's all like, don't mind having a niece around.
I wrote him on Facebook and thanked him for like saying hi to me and seeing Shayna. And then we exchanged numbers, which were the same numbers from high school.
We just started texting and talking from there on.
We went to Red Robin. I'm a vegetarian and he ordered a veggie burger with me. And like right there, I knew that we didn't know each other. We were two completely different people, but he was willing to just try something new with me.
Just the whole situation with Shayna and stuff, we just try to just keep it at a friend point. And I was dating another girl at the time, so it wasn't, you know, it wasn't just like, oh, romance right away. But you know, we're just going to school and working, and we'd hang out, like we try to keep it like once a week, maybe, if that. I
wasn't ready for anybody. I was my time to be by myself and figure out what kind of person I wanted to be. My situation's different. I'm not like other girls. I have a child, you know, and so she was my main focus. I broke up with my girlfriend, and I was like, you know what, I really like Shannon. It seemed like the longer we were apart, the closer we became, or like the more alike we became. It was really weird. But you know, seeing her at church every Sunday too, I just liked seeing her a lot. I didn't really have expectations. I just didn't know what to expect. I didn't know, like, because when we first started hanging out, I didn't really know what the situation was with Shayna's dad. So I was just like kind of there. I didn't know what Shannon's expectations were either. We didn't really talk about it. We just hung out and just lived like day by day kind of thing. I still had feelings for her, but I was kind of like, I can't, I shouldn't, or I don't know, I didn't know what to feel. And I just like talked to my friends about it, and they're just like, that's what you feel, man. Seeing him and her together, it was kind of like my revelation that this is the man that I'm supposed to spend forever with. And I just remember we were always being excited. We were always really comfortable together. It was like nothing had changed.
Shannon and I started hanging out a lot more, and then started dating, like officially. When
we started dating again for the second time, I think we both had our times where we second guessed it. We were like, no way, there's no way that I can be with my first love again. The first time when we dated, he knew he was gonna marry me. He didn't have a second thought. And I still wanted to figure out who I was, and I wanted to see what else was out there. And the second time, I think it was, I knew what I wanted.
I think it's funny that she thinks out loud a lot. Like she'll be saying, she'll do something and then she'll like repeat it out loud. She's always trying to figure out why everything has its reason. And
I know everybody can kind of say that their fiance is like the best and they'll do anything for them, but he really will.
It's my birthday tomorrow. No one here could know. I was born this Thursday, 22 years ago.
She's a great mom. I always knew she would be. I always told her that. See her every day with Shayna. Shay loves her so much, and it's because she's been such a great mom to her. And I know in the future with other kids, she'll do the same.
Let me know that you hear me. Let me know you're tired. Let me know that you love me.
8 years we've known each other. He still gets nervous. He still has his nervous habits. And it shows me that he's soft inside. Like he has such a soft heart.
We get in a lot of arguments over stupid stuff. That shows that we're both strong-willed. We both are unwilling to change. We both are willing to accept the other person for who they are.
He's not judgmental. That's like something that was a quality that I needed in a husband and I needed in a partner.
Both of our numbers in volleyball is 11. And so on 11-11-11, I decided to propose, and so we went out to Red Rock and we went on a hike that we went on when we were in high school. I told them all what the plan was. We were going to go out to this waterfall and I was going to propose there as we were taking pictures. We get there and it was cold, it was starting to rain a little. Amanda's like, hey Shannon, let's go take a picture here. You, Willie, go over there and take pictures. So they were taking a couple pictures, and slightly I just went down on my knee and proposed. And she was like freaking out, she couldn't believe it. and she had Shannon in her arms too, and it was a super happy day. And that was in November, and now it's June. I remember in November we were like, oh, that's a lot, that's far away. It's never gonna, it's been taking forever. But every day goes by faster, and we're super happy.
Good that has come of my life has come from my wife. She's been my savior and my saving grace. And I know Willie has been Shannon's saving grace, but I also know that Shannon is Willie's saving grace.
Gain a new daughter, beautiful daughter, a beautiful girl. She made me crazy. She's beautiful. The only thing she's doing when you go home is that Polito. Feel my heart. So the only thing I said, welcome to my family. I love you a lot.
Am I still your charm, or am I just bad luck?
Once a week, go out. Go walk in the park, go watch a movie, go wherever you can do.
Tell you whose is worse. Let's unwrite these pages and replace them with our own words. We live on front porches and swing like we get by just fine in our minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand.
So a ring, as we wear them, is an outward symbol that we are taken. I'm wearing her ring that she gave me as a memento or remembrance that I will act and do those things by myself as if she was in my presence.
I'll show you mine, you show me yours first. Let's compare scars, I'll tell you whose is worse. Let's unwrite these pages and replace them with our own words. We live on front porches and swing life away. We get by just fine here on minimum wage. If love is a labor, I'll slave till the end. I won't cross these streets until you hold my hand. Swing life away, swing life away, swing life away, swing life away.
All right. Shannon, this is only because I love you. I'm sorry if I mess it up.
With me, then I'll come for you. always have a place for you in my heart.
If you think of me, if you miss me once in a while, then I'll return to you. I'll return and fill that space in your heart. Remembering your touch, your kiss, your warm embrace, I'll find my way back to you if you'll be waiting. And say you'll hold
A place for me in your heart. A place for me in your heart. A place for me in your heart. Good job, Willie.
I just want to see you when you're all alone. I just want to catch you if I can. I just want to be there when the morning light explodes. On your face it radiates. I can't escape. I love you till the end.
Shannon and Willie, I wish you nothing but the best. I love you guys.
I just want to tell you nothing you don't want to.
Congratulations!
All I want is for you to say, oh, why don't you just take me where I've never been before? I know you want to hear me catch my breath. I love you till the end.
Hey, congratulations, Shannon and Willie. Hope I see you a lot more. Have fun in Dominican Republic. Love you guys.
Congratulations! I wish you guys both the best of luck.
I love you till the end.
Congratulations!
I love you till the end. I just want to be there when we're caught in the rain. I just want to see you laugh, not cry. I just wanna feel you when the night puts on its cloak. I'm lost for words, don't
In 10 years, I think we're going to be living somewhere that we never thought we'd be living, and hopefully graduated med school, and probably a couple more kids. I see us happy and I see us content.